Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Alright guys, if we're looking at the overall crypto market cap right now, we're currently sitting at $2.019 trillion, up 3.8% in the last 24 hours. And BTC dominance, guys, is continuing to climb lower and lower and lower. And we're currently sitting at 53.5%. And if we're looking at the markets, guys, we are seeing a lot of green across the board. Obviously, that is to be expected. As you guys may know, altcoin season is, we're in an altcoin season right now. But I believe this is just the start of a major altcoin rally, as a lot of analysts are also saying the same thing. But today, guys, I want to talk about one project that is making a lot of headlines around the crypto space, and that is Pundi X. So what is causing this, a lot of hype and like this price surge happening for Pundi X? Let's jump into that, and at the end, we will come and look at the price. All right, guys, so what is causing it? So there are three key reasons behind the rally. So the one reason is the launch of token staking, a token reduction, and the overall position sentiment around the altcoin market, as I just mentioned earlier. So token staking and fewer NPXS tokens. On March 13th, Zach Chia, the CEO of Pundi X, reaffirmed that token reduction and staking for NPXS is happening later this month. When the supply of a token is reduced, it immediately acts as a catalyst because it typically pushes up the price if demand remains the same. Pundi X is reducing its token supply to a 1,000 to 1 ratio and rebranding the native token from NPXS to Pundi X. The rebranding is fueling the overall increase in interest in NPXS, considering that the token has been consolidating for a prolonged period. So, Chia said, as scheduled, NPXS token reduction starts late March, followed by immediately or a few days later token staking. Staking rewards is $100,000 plus weekly, for 10 weeks. Someone said it is better to call our staking DeFi farming. So yeah, Pundi X farming is coming. Wow. So this is creating a lot of buzz around, because they introduced staking and they're doing a mass, rebranding as well, and a mass token reduction. Obviously, the token will be way more scarce, and it will be hard. There will be lower supply. So obviously if the demand is higher, what's gonna happen to the price? It's just gonna go to the moon. And Pundi X has been in the markets for a very long time. It originally came out in 2018. It was a very, very hyped project. If you guys don't know, I remember when it originally came out, and everyone was talking about this project. And over the years, during the bear market, it did come out at the peak of the bull market. So during the years, it kind of slept away, but they've been building, guys. They've been building, and that's why it has such a high market cap. So if you guys don't know much about Pundi X, you guys are new to this channel, obviously you guys have to do your due diligence and research to know more about the coin. But I will briefly go over what Pundi X is. So what is Pundi X? Pundi X is a leading developer of blockchain-powered devices with the aim of transforming retail businesses with its blockchain-based point-of-sale solution. The solution allows retail merchants and consumers to conduct instantaneous in-store transactions on its blockchain. The blockchain solution was founded in 2017 and launched its ICO in January 2018 and as the world's first point-of-sale solution. Following a successful ICO, Pundi X has successfully launched retail-focused services including XPOS, XWallet, and XPass, as well as the world's first blockchain phone called Bob. The company, which has its headquarters in Singapore, has shipped its XPOS solution and devices to over 25 markets, including the US, Spain, Argentina, Korea, Australia, Colombia, Spain, and Taiwan. And also, what makes Pundi X unique now, you may be asking. The goal of Pundi X project is to make cryptocurrency available to everyone. While other similar projects attempt to outperform the banking system, Pundi X looks to simplify transforming retail business to make this happen. Pundi X has created a blockchain payment ecosystem with XPOS, XPass, and Virtual X Wallet. The XPOS XPOS is the world's first blockchain powered wireless point of sale for cryptocurrencies. Using the XPOS, retail merchants as well as consumers can easily buy, sell, and transact using digital assets in physical stores. The product is designed to accept every cryptocurrency. Popular digital assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Pundi X are listed within the ecosystem. The X Wallet mobile app is, the bridge between the regular digital asset wallet and Pundi X payment ecosystem. Users can use the X wallet to easily manage their digital assets, make transfers, check balances, and top up the supported cryptocurrency in the X wallet. The virtual XPass card is issued to every registered X wallet user. In June 2019, Pundi X launched the open platform to support more blockchains. Since then, DeFi developers and projects have registered and uploaded their ERC tokens to the Pundi X, increasing its use. Wow, guys. So as you guys know, it is getting rebranded from NPXS to Pundi X. The trading for this begins on Binance very, very soon. 4 hours and 24 minutes until it gets listed on Binance. Obviously, the NPXS was listed prior to it, but the trading of that has stopped. So everyone that had NPXS prior to this, their NPXS will automatically should have already been swapped for Pundi X on Binance. So if you were holding NPXS before, you should check your wallets now. You should have Pundi X, and you'll have like a very less amount compared to that, but the value will be the same. If you guys if you guys are new, obviously, like, if you guys want to know more about Pundi X, I strongly encourage you guys to go over this website. Very, very interesting, and do more research on this, obviously, because you guys got to do your own research. So very good product. Like, what they're solving is a very, very amazing in my opinion. Let me share some articles with you guys. So Pundi X and MakerDAO offers Latin merchants a free XPOS crypto payment device. So what Pundi X did was that they, are in Brazil. They have sent these devices there. As you guys may know, Brazil has very high hyperinflation. So this is another topic, where crypto comes into play. So Pundi X is a device now, like, these hyperinflated countries with, like, their currency has absolute zero value because inflation is so high. Now this allows the citizens of these countries, now everyone, majority of the people at least, have access to a smartphone. So now they can buy cryptocurrencies. Their crypto has more value compared to their you know compared to their national fiat currency, or whatever it is. So a lot of these countries with high inflation, causing hyperinflation, these countries will absolutely benefit out of crypto the most. And Pundi X is thinking, outside the box, and they have sent these devices to these countries, to their local shops and stuff. So now these the people, instead of using their currencies, like their initial fiat currency, they can use DAI, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these assets, or their own a Pundi X token, and they could use that to make purchase for, like, goods and services, and all they need to do is just tap, and this goes to show what crypto is really doing. And what I really like about Pundi X is, guys, they are bringing mass adoption. So this is a great example of a mass adoption right in front of you guys. Pundi X projects like these will succeed in the long-term future. It is, the proof of sale. It's one of the first ones. No, it is the first one to ever do this. So, it has that first mover advantage, and a lot of people, would support this over newer ones, in my opinion. And also, a new POS terminal by Pundi X allows Nigerians to make purchases in Bitcoin. Again, the same thing as I mentioned before. These poor countries, their governments are extremely corrupted, and they're what's it called, their currency has absolute no value, so these guys can now, start investing into crypto, hold crypto, and actually have some worth, have something actually like worth something compared to their actual fiat currency. So this makes me extremely bullish. And what I want to say about this is that Pundi X, the company itself, did a very genius, marketing in my opinion. And what they did, the time they're doing this is a very, very smart in my opinion, especially because when we consider we're in a bull cycle, and we're at the, in a massive, massive altcoin rally right now. A lot of analysts are calling for this rally to be the biggest rally we have ever seen for altcoins. So Pundi X, I need to give them props for this. Like, props to the team for honestly, like, coming out around this time. And now a lot of people are hyped because, the supply is dropping very, very drastically. And, the demand now, like, you guys go look on Twitter, you guys can go look on Google Trends. A lot of people are searching Pundi X. A lot of people want to look into it. And, there's a lot of demand for it. And the supply, guys, is low. So what's going to happen to the price? Skyrocket, in my opinion. Because you guys got to consider the fact that we are in a massive altcoin rally, and I believe Pundi X, once it's listed on Binance in just 4 hours and 19 minutes, I believe it could even touch $10. It could, pull a 2x very, very fast in short term period. Long term, guys, I could see Pundi X, considering like what they're doing, and if they continue to keep delivering what they are doing, I could see some, very nice gains to be made for Pundi X holders. And one thing I also really like about this project is that, again, going back to these countries, like poor countries, these citizens can now use their Pundi X tokens and stake it, and make their holdings bigger and bigger over time, and actually earn something out of it. This is very, very nice. It makes me super happy for these people, and they deserve way, way more. And I'm really happy what cryptocurrency is bringing to the world, and a lot of people are finally starting to realize that, as we can see a lot of these institutional investors are coming into the markets, and I believe this is just the absolute beginning for crypto. But yeah, Pundi X is looking very great right now. Before it even being listed on, Binance, guys, it's trading at $5.48, up 27.5% in the last 24 hours in BTC comparative, USD comparative, and Ethereum comparative, and it has a market cap of $1.4 billion. Guys, this reminds me of, the supply shock drop, for EGLD, Elrond. And this reminds me of that a lot. So, we could see a massive gains for this. I could honestly see this pull a 2x in short term. But, at the peak of the bull run, I believe Pundi X, if they keep delivering what they're doing, and if we were to see that type of parabolic bull run that we saw in 2017 for altcoins, I think Pundi X could pull a $10 billion market cap, this year alone. But this is just my own personal opinion, guys. Only time will tell. And always do your research before investing in these markets, guys. Right now, like I said, Pundi X, this is like I said, basically, their company. I want to give props to them again. They launched this at the perfect time, in my opinion. Because now, before, people did know about Pundi X. Don't get me wrong. People did know what Pundi X was. But now, like I said, there's a lot of hype around it. Now people will start to look more into it. A lot of new people will start looking into it, because a lot of people have been looking at Cardano, Ethereum, the top 5, top 10 projects. But now they will look into Pundi X, and I believe it has a very, high potential, in my opinion. But yeah, short term, I could see this, token pull a 2x short term once it's listed on Binance. Obviously, once there's a lot of high demand for it, once there's a lot of high demand for this token, and there's low supply, obviously, supply and demand factor kicks in, price is going to skyrocket. And Yeah, like once more and more, tokens are staked. Now they launch staking. Once more and more tokens are staked, guys, again, supply and demand factor comes in. So everything is looking very nice for Pundi X. If they keep delivering, I see some good things for Pundi X for sure. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Where could you see Pundi X going at the end of this month? Let me know your thoughts down below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, guys, stay safe out there. Safety comes first, health comes first, family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. And always invest what you can afford to lose. Never invest your life savings into crypto. I cannot stress this enough. And I think I'm going to wrap it up around here. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.